I'm analyzing scope 1, 2, and 3 carbon emissions, where I have the carbon emissions on column F, scope 1, 2, 3 by region, then I have by month, the dates in the quarter, and the year 2022 and 2023. I would like to get the maximum carbon emissions by scope and by year. So I've organized my scope 1, 2, 3 on column I, and the year 2022 and 2023 here. Using MAXIF will evaluate column F and check the maximum value for scope 1 in 2022 and bring it here. Let's start with scope 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to delete this and create what is the maximum carbon emissions for scope 1, 2, and 3 across periods. So I'll use equals to MAXIF. Then I'll have three areas. I'll have the maximum range, the criteria range, and the actual criteria. So I'll tell Excel, go to the column F and get me the maximum for each of the scopes 1, 2, and 3 based on the criteria 1, which is scope 1. Then I press enter. Here, I'll get that the maximum for scope 1 across periods was 0.019 carbon emissions. Then I drag this down. You realize now, if you want to get the annual scope 1, 2, 3 emissions or the max of each of the emissions, I'll have to enter a new criteria for the year, which is 2022 and 2023. I'll come back here, type here 2022 and 2023. Then I'm going to expand this. Now we have the MAXIF with multiple criteria. Then I'll have to type equals to max. Then the first criteria is the first column is the max column for the numbers. So get me the maximum here. Then I have to now employ the dollar signs to log the ranges. What is the maximum value for scope 1 range where the criteria is scope 1? Then I'm going to log the column, that's it, that is scope 1, then comma. The second range is the range for the year. So column A, log column A, then the criteria is the year, which is 2022. That way I'm going to log the row, which is row number 1, and press enter. Now I can copy this to the right and copy this down like that. So I'll get that the max for scope 1 in 2022 was 0.01898, 2023 was 0.019. This function can be used for other solutions, but this is specifically for tracking scope 1, 2, 3 emissions over a period. Thanks for watching.